Welcome to the first episode of Monster Survival Guide. This is a story people hesitate to finish, a name as cursed as Voldemort. The story is always set where voices disappear, forests that seem to stretch forever, snow that swallows sound, wind that speaks when no one else can. Isolation is not an accident here, it is the final ingredient. With no one left to say stop, the transformation completes itself. During a harsh winter, in tribes or gypsies or people in small colonies, it begins as a person, a normal human, just like you and me. It isn't a beast or a curse, just a normal human caught between hunger and survival, a person that experienced a hunger like no other. One that slowly creeps into the bones, that makes the world feel narrow and choices feel small and limited. That person made a choice in the silence, a choice that couldn't even be mentioned out loud. Far away from witnesses and with very limited options, a comical decision was made, and something fundamental changed. Quietly, permanently changed. What follows that consumption of flesh is not rage or regret, but a need, a longing that grows instead of fades. No matter how much is consumed, it is never enough. And somewhere beneath that hunger and endless wanting, the memories of the old life remains, haunting, chiding. Memories surface every now and then. Warmth, names, people, a whole life before the transformation. That is what makes the tale so unsettling. Not the shape it becomes, but the life it leaves behind. There are monsters that stalk in the dark, and then there are monsters that are the dark. The Wendigo is not merely a creature of claws and teeth. It is hunger made conscious, a walking famine born from desperation, isolation, and the slow unraveling of humanity. Long before it becomes a staple of modern horror, the Wendigo existed as a warning whispered through frozen forests. There are fates worse than death. The legend of the Wendigo comes from indigenous folklore of the northern forests of North America, where winters are long, food is scarce, and survival often walks a knife's edge. It is said that those who consume human flesh do not merely break a rule, they break something essential within themselves. Cultures from all over the world believe that eating human flesh gives people abilities, speed, strength, and immortality. If you eat enough of it, over years you become less human, more thing, and you are always hungry. They know how to last long without food or hunt. They hibernate for years at a time. When it's awake, it keeps victims alive. It stores them so it can feed whenever it wants, usually hiding them somewhere dark and damp. Only fire can kill a Wendigo. Bullets and knives are useless against it. The appearance of a Wendigo, its emancipated skeletal body stretched impossibly tall, skin pulled tight over bones, pale or ash gray in skin, glowing or hollow eyes that reflect endless hunger, a heart of ice, an appetite that can never be satisfied. In some versions, it grows larger the more it eats, ensuring that it always needs more. What drives a Wendigo? Greed that devours communities, isolation that erodes its own identity, desire that is unchecked by consciousness. I found online latest alleged sightings. Story 1. The person who shared this never shared his name, only that he was raised in Maine